Your manifestations are not coming true because you are doing something that is not working for you. Or maybe you're doing something that you don't even need to be doing. Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to another video. This is Forever Ashley. And on this channel, we talk about all things personal development, mindfulness, spirituality. So if you like videos like that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you know when I post my next video. And while you're down there, go ahead and like this video. We already know it's going to be a good one, so just go ahead and like it. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, why your manifestations are not coming true, part 2. If you have not watched part 1 yet, I will put it up here and I'll also leave the link in the description box as well. But I highly recommend you watch it. You can go ahead and watch this video through and then watch the part 1 next. But no matter when you watch it, I highly recommend that you watch it. Okay, so let's get into it. One of the main reasons why your manifestations are not coming true is because you are doing something that is not resonating with your subconscious. So let's say I'm Sally from next door. So Sally from next door, I hop on YouTube and I type in how to manifest or something. And the first video that pops up on my screen is a 55x5 method, or manifest in 17 seconds. So I click on the 55x5 method and I'm like, oh, perfect. So I do the whole method, right? I do the whole method and nothing comes true. And I'm just like, now I'm starting to get discouraged and all of this stuff because it's not coming true. Now, what I do not know yet is visualization is my manifestation technique. Visualization is what resonates with my subconscious, but I'm over here trying to write down affirmations, right? So you're doing something that doesn't really resonate with you. So that's why it's not working. We watch all of these success stories. We watch all of these YouTube channels, listen to these podcasts, watch these TikToks, and we do what they did. We say, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. We do their method, whatever their method was, and we get so down because it doesn't work for us. What works for them may not work for you. By all means, try it out. Definitely try it. But if it doesn't work for you, that's not the moment to get discouraged and to get down and say, I don't believe in this stuff. No, that's your moment to figure out what does work with you. And if it does not work, why didn't it work? Maybe you have some subconscious beliefs that you haven't quite brought up and worked through for that manifestation to come true. And this is where part 1 comes into play, because part 1, I just go deeper into the subject of bringing up limiting subconscious beliefs as far as why your manifestations are not coming true. So there is a YouTube channel that focuses solely on affirmations, right? And while affirmations are so good, I love affirming and I love writing affirmations. While they are so good, one person's technique can just be scripting or visualization, but they're over here watching this YouTube channel and just trying to affirm. And while they may be moving the bar a little bit, it's not getting them to the desired results they want to be at because they're not doing what resonates with them. They're just hopping on YouTube and doing what everybody else is doing and trying to do all these different techniques versus doing the inner work, and then secondly, doing what works for them and not just what worked for everybody else. So back to Sally from next door. I hop on YouTube and I'm typing in how to manifest. The first thing I see is an affirmation video. I click on that video and I'm like, okay, boom. I'm gonna write my affirmations out, I don't know, 33 times for the next 3 days, right?
I am married to the love of my life. I am married to the love of my life. I am married to the love of my life. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire.
But Sally's childhood growing up, she grew up in lack. She grew up and her parents were saying money doesn't grow on trees. Do you have McDonald's money? She's also had a bad relationship where her ex-partner made her feel like she wasn't worthy of love. So while she's over here affirming, her subconscious doesn't believe nothing she's writing down. And it starts from the subconscious, right? We want to do all of these techniques to get what we want, but we don't want to do the inner work. The inner work is the boring part, but the inner work is what gets you to where you need to be. A lot of us may not even need to do manifestation techniques. We just need to do the inner work. And as we get closer and closer to our higher purpose, as we learn to love ourselves more, as we erase some of these subconscious limiting beliefs, we naturally align to what we want. We're naturally magnetic. We naturally attract all of the things we desire. When you truly love yourself, you become magnetic. You become magnetic to all your desires, but we want to skip that part. We just want to do all of these different techniques, and then we wonder why we don't have what we wanted yet. And then we start to get discouraged, we start to get depressed, we go down this rabbit hole, it doesn't work, blah, 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 this and that. But you haven't even done the inner work. How can you say something doesn't work when you haven't even built that foundation yet? You haven't even built the foundation. You're trying to build a house. Where's your foundation? Just like a baby doesn't just start walking one day. They have to crawl first. And a lot of us, we want to skip crawling. We just want to start walking. We do not want to crawl. We don't want to hang on to things. No, we just want to start walking. I am a millionaire, the next day, boom. But that's usually not how it works. I'm not going to say it can't work, because anything is possible. But just on a general collective message, it's usually not how it works. We have to crawl first. Then we have to start trying to pull ourselves up on things. We fall down, but we get back up and we try again. And then, lo and behold, what do you know? It's usually around 1 or something, we start walking. And then we get so good at it. Then we start running. So by all means, try. Experiment with your life. Try these different techniques. Figure out what works for you. If you've done a technique and it does work, perfect. You have found your thing. Perfect. But if you have tried a technique and it didn't work, don't get discouraged. Just learn from it. Say, okay, it didn't work, but maybe there's something else I can be doing. Maybe I can try a different technique, or maybe I'm still feeling a little scared when I check my bank account. So maybe I can just start working on that. Maybe I can just work on a few self-love, inner self techniques first, and then maybe I can try other things. And when your mindset shifts like that, that's when the magic starts to happen. That's when you actually see the growth. You're actually growing, because instead of being down, because it's so easy to do that, instead of being down and be like, this doesn't work, you grow. You rise above what did not work for you, and you don't take it as a negative, you just take it as a redirection. So, full transparency moment really quick. Since we're on a subject, I'm not going to say that scripting doesn't work for me, but I will say that it is not my go-to. Yet, I can type in how to script to manifest or something, and all of these videos and success stories is going to pop up on my feed, because scripting worked for them to the T. Whatever they did, everything they script, all of these success stories, that worked for them. But do you think I'm about to sit over here and get discouraged and sad because whatever I script didn't come true? No. No. Are you wanting it to come on your time, or are you wanting it to come in divine timing? That is something to think about, because a lot of times we say something doesn't work, it doesn't come true, and we self-sabotage. We sabotage what was on its way to us. We can be at our breaking point. That thing can come tomorrow, but we are so down because it didn't come today. We begged for it to come today, but divine timing is sending for it tomorrow. So we self-sabotage to the point to where it does not even come anymore. Self-sabotage at its finest. So that is a question to ask yourself. Are you wanting it to come on your time, or are you wanting it to come on God's time, on the universe's time, in divine timing? So there's this video I watched by Amanda. I love this video. I love the fact that she brought light onto this topic, because I think there needs to be more videos about this, because it was one of those things where it's like, it needs to be said. So I'll put the video right here, and I'll also like put it up here or something. After this video, I highly suggest you put that one in your save, watch later, so you can also soak in that good information as well. So just to wrap everything up in one big pretty bundle, you do not need a manifestation technique for what you want to come true. But if you did a manifestation technique and it did not come true, don't get discouraged. It's literally okay. I can't even tell you how many times I have done a technique and it didn't come true. Maybe you're not even needing to do the techniques. Maybe you just need to do some inner work so you can bring up some of those subconscious limiting beliefs and release them. And then when you start adding on these techniques, your brain and your subconscious is like, yes, like I align with that, because you have done the work. And also remember, it's not gonna come on your time. The universe knows what is best for you. Your higher self knows what is best for you. When we think about things, we usually think to a ceiling level. Our higher self thinks at the sky, beyond the sky. So we may be asking for a Tesla, but the universe knows that 3 months from now, there's going to be a big recall on Teslas. So the universe gives us a Porsche, but we don't even see the open signs that we're about to get a Porsche because we're so stuck on this Tesla. But you didn't even realize that because you're just so down and discouraged and not understanding that your higher self has so much more in store for you. So much more than what you can even imagine at the current moment. That's why a lot of the times when I manifest, I say this or something better. I can only think what I can only think of at the current moment. So thank you so much for watching this video. I am so grateful for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Experiment with your life. If a manifestation technique doesn't work, do another one. If nothing is working, maybe you just need to do some inner work so you can naturally align with everything that you want to attract. All right, so if you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't you ever forget, you are loved. Until next time, my beautiful souls, I'll see y'all in the next video.